Hello everyone, welcome on back to the channel. Thank you so much for hopping back in here. Appreciate you stopping by. We're going to continue on 5 miles out. We're listening to Orabidoo, which honestly is really, really fun to say. And it's kind of fun to look at. Some things are fun to say, but also fun to look at. You know, Orabidoo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Mike Oldfield. Yeah, so we're moving on to the next track here. After the very interesting Family Man. Very interesting, very interesting. So I'm curious to see where this track leads us, where it ends up. This one's going to be about 13 minutes long, it looks like. So settle on in, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a plate of food, whatever you're grabbing, and we'll give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. This is a nice opening, very gentle, like listening to a musical box. That's a high pitch. It's almost like a dog whistle. Almost hurts.
blue sunlight dancing on your rocky shores, the moonlight playing upon the water. Your memory will stay with me forevermore, wherever I may roam.
Okay. We have two sides of the same coin. On one side, taking up the whole first side of the album, you have Taurus 2. On the other side of the coin, on the second side of the album, you have Orabidoo. Two sides, same coin. One, in my opinion, executed poorly. One, executed quite nice. Can you guess which is which? You should know by now which one was executed poorly because we've already heard it. This, Orabidoo. This is what I want from Mike Oldfield. This is wonderful to listen to. Everything makes sense within it. As we go through different chapters in the book, we are still connected into the same book. It doesn't feel like we're getting different chapters out of different books. One day, we're reading Harry Potter. Then the next chapter, you're reading a medical journal. Then the next chapter, you're reading Berserk graphic novel. Like, it shouldn't feel so disconnected. Orabidoo gives us different scenes, but in the same movie, and it all flows and it all makes sense. Even a movie, for example, I'm just thinking out loud, Cabin in the Woods, right? It's the first one that came to my mind. The story shifts in different ways, and yet it all flows together. It makes sense. Orabidoo, it goes from the musical box like opening with, I don't know, something, and the guitar, into the verse, which changes things up. We have vocalizations that reminded me of Rocky Sop. Then you have some really nice guitar work in there that comes about, synths blazing out every orifice. You got all these different sounds that are mixed in. The ending, which is completely different. With I believe Maggie's probably going to be singing that on the very end, somewhere in there. I'm sure that it's Maggie, I would assume. Like, it goes through all these different scenes, but it all is connected and it all works. That's what I want from Mike Oldfield. That sounds fantastic. Orabidoo is a wonderful track off of the album. I love all the different directions it takes you. And yeah, there's some curves in there, but you're not getting whiplash from it. Right? Taurus, I'm coming out with a neck brace. This, I'm coming out satisfied, like I just got off of a roller coaster, like that was a fun ride. And that's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm feeling. This was a wonderful progression. This feels like a progression from the previous album. This feels like moving on into different territory and yet still beating the same heart that we come to expect. This feels like actual progression, movement, and forward momentum. Orabidoo, great track. That was really, really good. I like the use of the timpani drums in there, in place of like actual drums. I really enjoyed all the synth sounds. Now, I will tell you, at first when those robotic vocalizations came in, at first I was like, I don't really like this. I didn't really like the way it sounded, but that was just a fleeting moment. It lasted for maybe a minute or so. And even though the vocals were still there, during most of the duration of that middle section, there was a lot of other musical elements that were taking place that it fit in a lot better than it did at the very beginning when they first entered. That was really, really nice. Really enjoyed that. Mike even got down on guitar for a brief moment there. This was a joy to listen to. This was good. Watch the skies dawning on you, soaring over country land. Message comes from Kathmandu. Sky is blue and clear. Program your outing. Gaze at clouds in this window pane. Where is your wish going? The wind is to control you at night. Honestly, this just sounds like something he wrote while he was in a plane. Like on the album cover. Oh, Orabibi, Orabibiba, Orabibi. Now, is that an actual word or is he just saying something that sounds phonetically pleasing? Lazing in the sun we glide. Soon you come from watch. Touched, you save me just in time. Storm is out to catch. Program your chartering. Gaze at clouds in this window pane. Stay patched through onto me. Crawling into trouble. That's plain. So I think he's just writing as he's looking out the window of the plane. And then Maggie comes in so beautifully, once again changing the momentum of the music, changing the landscape of the music, but still fitting in very nicely. And she sings, the sunlight dancing on your rocky shores, the moonlight playing upon the water. Your memory will stay with me forevermore. Wherever I roam, stay with me in dreams. I will see you. I will keep you. And then before that, she mentions Ireland. So I'm just imagining that she's once again kind of singing about departing from a loved land and kind of watching it disappear in the view outside of the plane. But of course, promising that she will return again to visit. Anyways, that's a good track. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.